ZFRVMPV. Welcome to the channel, and today's video title is what happened to my semi-truck, to my Volvo. So hit that subscribe button and let's get started. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and whatever stickers that pop up on there, information that you need as well. If you want to donate to the channel as well, I highly appreciate it. And always, like always, hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Okay guys, so I hope you follow my vlog. I'm gonna try to put in the description of all the trucking vlogs that I have and trucking videos, so you can keep up to date of what has been happening, because I've been trucking more than just having this truck. But anyway, so I have my truck back. Problem is I'm taking it back to the mechanic in Georgia because of the fact that probably I got bad injectors or bad injector cups, some of them. It's not all of them, it's probably just one or two that need to get replaced. But this is like a brand new engine with 312,000, even though my mileage says 637,000. But yeah, so that's the issue right now. I'll tell you from day one what happened. Alright, back in the last freeway. I do not have my GoPro with me, so I'm just recording with my phone, so that way I can tell you better. I mean, I'm just kind of lazy to grab my gear while kind of traveling to Georgia. But anyway, so let me see if I can get this camera clear. There you go. So anyway, I bought the truck in Kansas, didn't know nothing. Next thing you know, when I get back, because of COVID, I couldn't get this truck registered for a month. So the dealer warranty that I got from the used dealer was expired by the time I got the truck registered, because you need an appointment and all this bunch of baloney to do anything to register a vehicle at the DMV, which is dumb. So because of COVID, I ended up being in the hole. I'm not gonna tell you how much I spent, but so when I get this truck started, made a few trips, next thing you know, I hear a knocking noise. I didn't think it was a knocking noise. Took it to one mechanic because I also had an electrical issue. The wires were messed up somewhere and corroded. So I fixed the electrical issue, but apparently when they opened it up, I had a rusted rocker arm and a rusted camshaft. It was too expensive for this mechanic with labor and parts, so I took it to another mechanic. The truck's still drivable, by the way. And that mechanic was like, yeah, I can replace it all, just buy the parts that you need. So I bought the parts that I needed. And what do you call? I bought the parts I needed, but it took 2 weeks to get the parts. Now get this, I told the mechanic, the second mechanic, that I need to, what do you call, I need to know what other parts I need to order, but he didn't listen to me. He was like, I'm not going to touch anything until you buy parts. I'm like, well sir, how am I supposed to know what parts I need? Well, finally we got underneath, and I have a rusted rocker arms, all of them, rusted camshaft, rusted even the camshaft idler, and on my gear train, pretty much all my gear train is missing teeth in the gears. So yeah, I decided it's gonna be a lot cheaper just to replace the engine. So I ordered the engine, took the truck to a third mechanic in Georgia. Finally, he swapped the engine. Took forever to swap the engine. I mean, I wish it would be done a lot sooner, because this truck been in the shop since August, and now it's December, almost Christmas, and I'm probably not going to be on it until either a little after Christmas, again hauling a load, or maybe even at New Year's. But here's the issue. So I was running a rental truck for a while, so basically now I'm going to be driving as a company driver until this truck is fixed. So I'm hoping you can keep up with the story. So the engine came in, they swapped it, went to pick it up. It still had hard start issues, like my old engine, hard start. It would crank but won't start when you turn off the truck. So you got to keep priming the fuel pump and everything, and it still won't start. So it was having the same issues. It takes two people to start this truck. One cranks and one pumps it with the priming pump. But anyway, and I was like, okay, oh whatever, hard start issue, I'm gonna pick it up. I picked it up from the mechanic with the swapped engine, drove it 5 minutes down the street on the freeway, and the transmission came out of alignment with the engine because the threads were cracked where it hooks up to the housing, the flywheel housing of the to the engine. So luckily I didn't pay for towing, got it towed back, and that was fixed. Everything's fixed. New flywheel housing too, everything's fixed, brand new. Still hard start issues. Cannot find the real culprit of what the hard start issue is. I will post a hard start issue temporary fix and on my YouTube. Not sure if you guys already seen it before this video or after, but I will post it for sure. It's on my GoPro, so it's going to be a little better quality. But anyway, so I picked up the truck, tried to run a load to Texas. That load got canceled, ended up bobtailing home, and then it sat overnight at home, fixed my leaking issue of the power steering reservoir was leaking because it wasn't clamped. One of the hoses wasn't clamped down, so it was leaking out fluid. But the next day when I tried to start up the truck, it was just having very, very bad starting issue. Like, it would hard start. It takes two people to start the truck again. Like, the one person bumps the primary pump while the other one cranks until it grabs a grip. So did some research. What's ended up happening is either have bad injectors or bad injector cups. It's probably not all of them, and all it takes on these Volvo engines, which are completely junk, I don't care what you say, D16, D13, D12, D11, every single one of them, every single Volvo engine is known to have some kind of injector or injector cup issues. Just junk. No, almost no shop other than Volvo or some Russian guys would want to work on a Volvo. I'm telling you, like, here in Columbia, West Columbia, there's hardly, in Lexington, there's hardly anybody that would want to work on a Volvo, period, unless it has like a Cummins in it. So yeah, so now I'm taking it back to mechanic to Georgia so that he does a really good job. He's gonna be able to fix my issue. He's gonna diagnose how many injectors and how many injector cups are bad. That way I could have no more hard start issues, and probably get a remanufactured one too. And it'll last me a few years. I'll keep running like that, and hopefully I'll buy myself a Peterbilt or Kenworth or something, or a Freightliner even, instead of this. This is a nice truck, but man, too many issues to it. So yeah, that's the problem. I hope you guys can keep with the story. So basically right now, I'm taking it back to Georgia, and I'm gonna be going as a company driver to Portland, Oregon in just a little bit. So stay tuned to vlogs. It's gonna be a probably if it works well, it's gonna be a multi-vlog video trip. So, but anyways, so I hope you guys can keep up with this, with my story, what actually happened to my truck. But I'm taking it to get this injector cup issue fixed, which is what's causing probably the hard starting issues. And I don't know if you guys can see that box right there. That's a new air dryer of air filter, so I'm going to get that replaced as well. That way, because I have air hissing a little bit. I'm not losing any air, but it's just like the air dryer is just hissing a lot. So yeah, I'm going to get those issues fixed, and this truck should be just like brand new. So guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope you guys understood and kept up with me. This is Eddie V, or Big Trucker Ed, and I'll see you next time.